Hello, all you Gilberts and Sullivans out there. It's Saturday, July 5th, and we're doing the crossword. Let's get into it. Break off. Chip, maybe? French musicians, composer, somebody Tierson. Not sure. Come to. Come to. That's a weird construction. Like, come to realize? Come to... I don't know. Kind of survivor. Lone, maybe? That's not a... maybe. Name hidden in disobedience. Edie? Zhou of Chinese history. I feel like I should know that. Drawing a blank though. Yard, for example, maybe a unit, right? Yards, feet, inches, some stain preventers. I don't know. Challenges for management. Not sure. Oil smugglers. This is going to be something punny. It's going to be something related to like olive oil, you know? I don't know. Eerie phenomenon when a robot seems too lifelike. Oh, that's the uncanny valley. Newspaper in Boston or Miami? Herald, maybe? It's a common newspaper name. Bone in Bologna. I think it's also something like that. Neutralize bad karma, say. How would you balance out bad karma? Doing some kind of good act, right? Neutralize bad karma. Maybe just atone. Bad guys. Curs. I don't know. Michigan's something Marquette River. Waterway named for missionary. I'm not sure. It's nothing. Nil. I don't know. Asterisk to a typist. I'm not sure. Babe for one. A pig. Also named for its shape, in short. Maybe the delt? That kind of... like a deltoid, right? Triceps the other one, but that doesn't fit. So, that's okay. What's the big... either idea or deal? What's the big deal? What's the big idea? I'll go with idea for now. Getting in one guess as Wordle. Like acing? I would probably spell that with an I? Maybe. No, maybe not. Acing. Fencing option. Fencing. You got your picket fences. You got your chain link fences. The other stuff, I don't know. Like brutalist architecture, usually concrete, like square. Could be. Brutalist is all like straight lines and depressing looking. Subject of the books: Jonathan loved David and take back the word. Sounds like some gay shit. Literally. Take back the word is probably about, like, you know, reclamation of some kind of slur. The F-bomb, if I had to guess. Not that F-bomb, the other F-bomb. Is it just like gay identity? Queer identity, maybe? Alley-oops. What? Like alley-oops or alley-oops? I'm not sure. Noble title. I don't know, it could be like Earl or Duke. We'll see. Rigid sort of interpreter. Rigid interpreter. I have no idea. You can like transliterate things. But you wouldn't think an interpreter would do that. Also, I don't know how you would write that as a clue. So I don't know. Gallic pal. So Gallic usually means French in this day and age. So like ami, maybe? Is that... I don't think that's really gendered though. I think you could say like a guy or girl is your ami. Is there another term for a female friend? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Glass production. I don't know of a word for that. Brendan of Panic at the Disco. I'm pulling this out of my ass. The only Brendan I know is like Brendan Urie. Maybe? I don't know. 99 Luftballon Singer. Oh, who sang that? 99. I don't know her name. Blow out. Inflate. Blow out. Exhale. Sigh. Could be a lot of things. Got a load of. Could just be like saw or read, maybe? Maybe. Somewhat audible disparagements. Not sure. Careen wildly is to... Careen wildly. Slur club. Pretty sure the U is right. It may not be. Oh, yard. I was gonna say if it was yards, it could be like also a beer. Well, let's look at some of these others. Leave lost for words. That I think that's tongue tie. Okay, so Chip is wrong. Lone might be right. Tongue tie. Okay, so maybe everything else is right. Careen wildly. To... I should know this. Oh, whatever. Jewish bakery specialty. Onion roll. I didn't know that was a Jewish thing. 3D diagnostic test. PET scan? It fits. What's this? Break off, stop. Korean wildly. Slew? Challenges for management egos, yeah. Okay. One of the pillars of improv. Not sure. Bedeck. Adorn. Swell, maybe nifty. It's a straight shot. I'm not sure about a lot of this stuff down here, so this gets a little difficult. What's this one? French. Oh, it's a name. Damn. It's a straight shot. Yeah, I don't know. Keeps greasing that squeaky wheel. Keeps greasing that squeaky wheel. Maybe, is it just re-oils? Blanket. Blanket. Could be a literal blanket, or like, you know, a blanket of snow, which is like a cover, a carpet. Not sure. Pain relief brand. You got your Advils, you've got your Tylenols, you've got your aspirin. Is aspirin even pain relief? I don't know. I'll have to come back to it. Drew on a TV. Carry. Somewhat audible disparagement, again. It could just be a sigh. Is a sigh disparagement? Sometimes. Dance move that slid into English as sachet. I want to say it's like CHE. Pretty sure the last letter is E anyway. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, it can't be that, isn't it? Because this A is certainly right. Sachet. Dance move that slid in. So what was it originally? It was like sachet? I wonder what the language of origin was. Bad guys, I don't like this ending in an H though. Yeah, I'm not sure. They're not as sweet as porters. Ales. Uniform shade. Monochrome. I'm not sure about like anything down here. Could be certain. What? Could be certain with a question mark. Yeah, I don't know. Fortnite developer. Oh, thank you for the freebie. Epic. Oh my god, a lot of stuff is wrong here. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Games. This could be Earl. Alright. Small time. Tiny fries. Rinky dink? Could be if Earl is wrong. Could this be something else? Noble title? I like rinky dink. Like flans and frittatas. Eggy. Alright, we're getting somewhere, kind of. Earth is to sun as Tierra is to Sol. Colloquial collective, y'all. Is on the brink, say. Teeters. Radiator fluid. Coolant. Squint to see. That's the word for it. Squint. I don't know. Very secure in a way. This is gonna be something punny. What's this? Like brutalist architecture. Blocky. Okay, it's very secure. Could be buried. Record keeping device made of strings and knots. Strings and knots as a record keeping device. I don't know. Is it something obvious? Complete. Finish. Ended, maybe. I don't really like that, but... Like a perilous situation. I'm not sure about these two down here, so I really don't know. Woman's name that becomes another woman's name if you reverse the third and fourth letters. Oh my god. IA is conceivable. Like Lucia? I need to see it. Luisa? No, almost. Yeah, I'm really not sure about Brendan Urie here. That could be... Is that like a baseball player or something? I need a little more. Liquidy lump. Liquidy glop. Not sure. Votes for. Well, what's this? Noble title. Oh, lady. And this is probably Yays. Nina? Yeah. And then Tisks. Okay. Alright, then we're back up here to this person whose name I don't know. Pretty sure the S here is correct. Bone and Bologna. I think that is Osso, or some derivative of that. Because I think it's Osso in Latin. It's Hueso in Spanish. It's probably something very similar to Osso in Italian. Some stain preventers. Sofa covers. Nice. Oil smugglers. I don't know. One of the pillars of improv. Is it a person who's a pillar of improv, or is it like a maxim? Like be sand. Yeah, or is it a person? Should I know who this person is? Not sure. Oh, this is a leave. Okay. What's this? Come to reach? What's a somewhat audible disparagement? A hiss? Breathe, maybe? Enlai Jo? That sounds familiar. I forget which period that is. Probably like mid 1900s. That's the only time that America has cared about Chinese history. Blanket, envelop. It was a verb. Of course it was. Oil smugglers. Oil smugglers. I want to say this is sieves, you know? What was this one? Dance with the Slid in English. What is this? Oil smugglers. Well, this almost has to be a vowel here, right? S blank ND. Yeah. So, art thieves? Ah, they smuggle oil paintings. Yeah. Cool. This has got to be a person, and I don't know the person. And this is also a person. Oh my god. That should be illegal. Alright, what's this? It's a straight shot. It's a straight... Oh, a straight shot. Neat vodka. Haha. Okay. And then I'm just going to have to guess on this letter. I'll do that last. Sachet. It's probably like this. Chassé? Chassé! Chassé became sachet. I just made that connection. Okay, cool. So then what's this? Bad guys. Buds? Duds? Not sure. What's this one? Something to a type of star key? Sure. Could be certain. What? Air? What? I'm not getting this one. Could be certain. Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, this is CADS. So it is R? I don't get that. What's this one? Uniform shade. Or uniform shade. CAD. Not sure. What's this one? Fencing option in epee. Right. I'm liking this less and less. Cade. Oh, if this is wrong, this could be queer something. Queer. Queer something. I don't think buried is right. And then pretty sure these are wrong too. Queer biology, queer terminology, queer. Not sure. Alright, well then, Q's a good clue. Record keeping device made of strings and knots. It almost has to be a U here. What? Am I not familiar with this? Is this something really old? Or is this something that's common and I'm overlooking it? I'm not sure. Complete. Utter? Like complete and utter? Yeah, I like that. It's like a perilous situation. Harry, maybe? Harry. Queer I don't know. Woman's name that becomes another woman. Right. Liquidy lump. Alright, what's this one? Alley oops. Gutter ball. Right? The ball lands in the alley. Alright, cool. Rigid sort of interpreter. Literalist? Okay, like interpreting the Constitution. Okay. Liquidy lump is maybe a glob, or yeah, probably. No, let me go back up here or down here. Quint? I don't know. Glass production. Glass. Why do I want to say it's like opera, but that doesn't make sense. Does it? Glass production. Like opera glass is a saying. How does that make it a production though? Glass production. I'm not sure. What's this one? Squint to see peer at. I swear to God, is it opera? Record keeping device. I don't know. Blowout burst. Kipu? Huh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Uniform shade cadet blue. Shit, is Brendan Urie actually right? I just pulled that out of my butthole. Alright, got a load of. I'd. Elsie becomes Elise, yeah. Queer theology? Oh. And then very secure is bolted. Okay, and then we just have to figure out what this letter here is. Something Tierson. and so one of the pillars of improv. Any guesses? Probably be more likely to recognize this name, but I don't. All right, let's start guessing. Cezanne, Desand. Everything else is right? I hope so. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, not L, S, T, U, V, shit, W, I'm getting worried, X, Y, ah! Oh my god. Oh, yes, and is one of the pillars of improv. It was like one of the rules. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. What was I gonna look up? Oh, a kipu. Yeah, it did sound kind of Incan. Record-keeping device fashioned from knotted cords. That's cool as hell. So, like, how do they work? Categorized information based on dimensions like color, order, and number. What kind of information? They use knots tied in a decimal positional system. So was it like quantitative information to store numbers and other values? Given keyboard must have anywhere from a few to several thousand chords. Okay. Okay. Use them for monitoring tax obligations, collecting census records. This is a theme that I think is funny in that some of like the first recorded or like at least earliest preserved archaeological evidence of writing or, you know, some other kind of record keeping like this was used for commercial purposes, right? Or for, you know, record keeping, taxes, something to do with money. Which I guess makes sense. Because, like, in a way, that would kind of be selected for, I guess. Well, partially just because, like, okay, so there's always a need for that in any kind of civilization. Like, you need some way to raise taxes, you need some way to keep census records or keep records of stuff, especially goods moving from place to place. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, and then just like, if you are keeping records of that, you're probably keeping a lot of records, right? Like somebody randomly, let's say somebody gets their hands on whatever tools they need to make up like a poem, right? To compose a poem. And they also happen to be literate. You know, what are the chances that that clay tablet or whatever survives into this day and age? Not great, right? Because there's only one of them, or, you know, however many copies they made by hand, which is not a lot. But, you know, kind of the rote record keeping by its very nature, there would be a ton of those, right? There'd be the report on the tax income of the such and such district for this year, right? And there'd be thousands of those, probably. So just by kind of brute force, more of those would have survived. And probably like in the early days, the literacy would be more concentrated in like the hands of the state, probably, rather than any one individual. Bureaucrats would probably be more likely to know how to read and write. And in the early days, like, again, obviously people communicated verbally since time immemorial. But I think this is kind of getting to the heart of what writing was initially developed for. And I think in a lot of times that was for record keeping, right? Because I think most of the time you do need that for the administration of any kind of complex civilization. Alright, there's my armchair archaeologist take. I'm sure 90% of what I just said was wrong. But it's, I don't know, it's fun, something that's fun for me to think about. Interesting, the stuff that we get handed down to us through the history, through the ages. Okay, going on to the Wordle. Oh, wrong Wordle. Hold on a sec. There we go. I'm doing the Saturday and the Sunday all at once here. Alright, we've got ooh, A, L, and E. Okay. And R. Okay. How about clear? Nope. What about later? Have I tried any of those positions? No. We're getting there. It could be paler. It could be Baylor, I suppose. Could it be something else? No, I think it's either paler or Baylor, but let's check both of those just to make sure. So P and B. I'm blanking. I'm thinking Pabst, but I don't think you can do proper words, proper names. Why can't I think of a word that has P and B in it? Bappy. Oh my god, somebody help me through the ether. Bumps. Okay, it was Baylor. Fucking B and P together in a 5-letter word, actually kind of uncommon. Alright, connections. Alright, we've got short, pine, fold, laundry, long, bucket, burn, sting, to-do, scheme, stir, racket, beat, itch, hustle, and blend. So to-do list, bucket list, laundry list, and short list. How about long, pine, itch, and like to long for, to pine for, to itch for something, to scheme for? Oh, burn. I burn for you. Yeah. How about racket, hustle, scheme, and sting, maybe? Yeah, there we go. A con game. And then beat, fold, stir, and blend. Some kind of chore. Beat, fold, stir, and blend. Combine as baking ingredients. Yeah, okay, like fold in, stir in, blend in. Yep, nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, well, hope you folks had a good Saturday. Hope you enjoyed watching this. And until tomorrow, have a nice one. Bye-bye.